Hello friends, welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man Unlimited. I am your player, Jasu Bakuhatsu. And let's get right back into it. I have decided that I will be playing Glue Man next. There are a few different ways you can sort of approach the whole LP of Mega Man game thing. The most obvious way is to sort of go through the bosses in order of their weaknesses and do things that way and have a pretty easy time of it. But then there's also the sort of fast playthrough thing, because this is a Mega Man game where, in fact, I don't know if I've hit the pause screen yet. And I might as well do that now to show off. So you see we got these 4 letters here, Yoku. Yoku Man is the 9th robot master, and there's our little C dash. This is a cool enemy. So Yoku Man is sort of like the hidden 9th robot master in this game. If you get all the 4 letters that are hidden in various robot master stages, you get to go into the hidden Yoku stage and fight Yoku Man. And so yeah, that's sort of the thing. Do you want to go through the bosses in weakness order, or do you want to go through in like the order that'll get you your Yoku letters on your first pass? And I've decided to go for the letters, which is why we're going for Glue Man, because his weapon will get us a letter in a later stage, and doesn't have a letter in it to worry about. I think all of the Yoku letters require Robot Master weapons to get. So, yeah, Glue Man stage, as you can see, the gimmick here, Glue, that's a really cool enemy. Like I said, the enemies in this game, really cool. That's just a really cool concept there, where, yeah, your shots stick to them, and then they bounce off and kill other enemies. And actually, bolts are kind of important in this game. Because, yeah, personally, I like having the extra lives, and E-tanks are kind of a pain in the ass to get in this game as well. So, they're basically your best source of sort of sustenance and items that'll keep you from having to constantly replay shit, extra lives, E-tanks, that kind of thing. Your best source of all that is your bolts, so it's good to pick those up whenever you can. Little Mega Man pro tip for you, Mega Man Unlimited pro tip for you guys. Yeah, as far as this level, it's probably one of the more difficult stages in the game, I think, and also one of the more difficult Robot Masters, and thinking of it now, it might have been a bit risky for me to try and come here without the correct Robot Master weapon, but we'll see what we can do. As you can see, like, a lot of this stage, once again, a lot of spikes in tricky places, hazardous situations over bottomless pits and spikes, those kinds of things. That's just the kind of thing you see in pretty much every stage in this game. Alright, that guy's not gonna bother me. It's another one of these things. Cause yeah, it's, like, I really like, there's just amazing creativity behind this tricky jump. Because yeah, if you go a bit too high, you end up getting taken back on the conveyor belt there. And if you jump too low, you jump down into the spikes. And oh, I don't know if I mentioned this, these sticky floors, if you didn't guess, you can't walk at all in them, which might shit. I hope this was a checkpoint. I don't know. Checkpoints are kind of, yeah. Shit. That's the biggest problem with this game, I think, is this one, or it's sort of like a combination of things, like, that sort of merge together to create sort of a big... It's like the different flaws in this game sort of work together to really... they end up being sort of more than the sum of their parts, and work to the game's detriment in a lot of ways. 1, preponderance of instant death hazards in every stage. 2, stages are all, like I said, longer than average, pretty long. And 3, it's the same as any other Mega Man game, even though the stages are longer. There's only 1 checkpoint per level. So if you end up dying to, like, some sort of instant death trap right before the checkpoint, you have, like, a lot of level to replay through. And a lot of these levels can be kind of slow-paced as well. Especially this Glue Man, although... Anyways, so the sort of sticky floors that force you to jump everywhere might sound kind of annoying to some people, especially if you're, like, not too familiar with Mega Man, maybe. Personally, the short hop is, like, my favorite mode of transportation in Mega Man games, so I actually really like the sticky glue floors, personally. And it's just a really interesting obstacle, and amazingly, like all of the other sort of hazards and enemies in this game, they're pretty much all things that have never been done before, and, like, Mega Man games. Mega Man 10 actually ended up surprising me a lot in that exact same way, where I was just like really impressed with the variety and creativity that they managed to get. This can be you can do it this way too. It's a bit fun. But that's just, I don't know, even though it seems like the kind of like time-wasty bit of level design that I might hate, it's just that in there, I don't know. It seems kind of fun to me for no good reason. This not so fun. I died so many times at this jump. Okay. And go down slowly, just in case. Sometimes they'll, or I think maybe once or twice in the game, they like, if you drop, I like to drop down fast down the ladders just because I'm impatient like that. Occasionally, though, that'll, even in regular Mega Man games, that'll occasionally drop you into spikes. And this is tricky, because normally the best way to deal with big jumps in Mega Man games is to sort of step forward one at a time, just like lightly tap the button, and then just keep lightly tapping it over and over again until you're sort of like just on the ledge. You can't do that with the sticky floor, so you gotta jump and then tap forward, which makes it a bit trickier to get those jumps. So, oh shit, was there a Yoku letter here? Because yeah, I need a Robot Master Weapon to get through though. I'm reasonably sure that that's just an alternate path and not a letter. Boy will my face be red. This enemy I'm not... I mean, like, I don't think it's ever been... Whoops. Don't think it's ever been done before in a Mega Man game. Basically, the gimmick with this guy is, if you don't kill... He floats around, and if you don't kill him within a certain time, he, just fills the entire screen with electricity, and you take an automatic hit. So you've got to kill these guys before they get a chance to get their attack off. And then, yeah, they'll just intermittently shock the entire screen and damage you until you kill them. So you gotta kill them as soon as they appear, and oh shit, and there's one now. You don't have a whole lot of time, so you've really got to like know to deal with them as soon as you see it, or else you won't have enough time to clear it. This, like a lot of the hazards in this game, just very little room for error, even more so than you might expect from a Mega Man game. Like I said in the previous section, and I don't actually forget that since I mentioned it in the previous section already. The mini-bosses in this game are, like, not a thing at all. It's like... Yeah, they have very little health, and this one actually can be, quite challenging if you can't... Shit. This one can actually be quite difficult if you can't get him... if you can't lock him down into a pattern. Because, yeah, when he raises up his back foot there, he will stomp the ground, and you will get stunned, and you will take a hit. But other than that, yeah, the mini-bosses in this game, not just those ones, but all of them, have very little health, and they're, like, really easy to deal with, which is surprising. That was one of the things that I've seen people complain about with Mega Man 10, was it had a lot of mini-bosses, and they were all modestly difficult to deal with. This game, not so much. Mini-bosses in this game, not very many of them, they have very little health, and they're pretty easy to deal with. Shit. Thought I was gonna... Forgot that my shots were gonna, like, stick to him and prevent me from... Ooh, this is... precarious. Okay, got that. Ooh, I'm impressed that I managed to get above there. Don't care about that. Once again, a lot of the... Oh, shit. Oh, that was close. Oh, yeah, here, too. A lot of the power-ups in this game, or a lot of the items, like health pickups, energy tanks, weapon tanks, all that stuff, like a whole lot of them are hidden, or just tucked away behind, like, really hazardous situations, like it's not too bad here, but that's still, even so, that, like, spike there is just a lot. It's a lot to risk for 3 small energy pellets, and that's just something that I find. And here, too, another thing that they do is make you replay just short parts of the level. It's like, yeah, I'm not going to go through all this and risk death. Or actually, no, there's a conveyor belt there, so it's not too bad. But yeah, I'm not going to waste all that time and risk death just for 2 measly bolts here. This is also really... I believe this is near the end of the level, because, yeah, that's there. Oh, this guy, too, is a real pain on the sticky floors. Because, oh shit! Because, yeah, right there, those 2 hazards, that one drop down the spikes, and I've only got 1 life to do this. This will be tough. But yeah, that one drop down those spikes, and then that guy on the sticky... Because it's the best thing to do with that enemy is to slide underneath him. And you can't do that on the sticky floors. Glue Man, one of the hardest bosses in the game, I think, just because you have very little room for error and very few opportunities to hit him. So it's basically a war of... It's an endurance test, basically. He's got a nice, predictable pattern, but it's... Whoa, the timing's pretty strict, and you don't... at most, you get 2 shots at him. And yeah, because I tried to get at most 2, and because I went for the extra shot there, I ended up getting killed. And he does a ton of damage, too. Like, I don't know how much health I had left there, but I knew I was dead in 1 hit. I think 4 hits against this guy will do you in. The glue doesn't actually damage you. It just... If it hits you, you get kind of stuck, and you have to sort of wiggle the D-pad to... Whoa! To sort of get out of it. Okay, that attack there is actually what you want him to do. It's a lot easier to deal with than the one that goes straight at you. The key is to... I think, just, oh, shit. And the other thing that can happen is things sort of get out of control quickly. Okay, what I like to do is to, yeah, try to make him shoot his glue on the far side here, and then I can use it as a platform to make the jump over him a lot easier. Although it's pretty precarious. If he, like, yeah, right there it's a bit iffy. If I'd have jumped on that, I might have not been able to get that one too. I would not have been able to get the second jump in time if I had jumped on that glue block. That too was also pretty risky. But yeah, if you just it's a really simple, predictable pattern, but there's very little room for error, and if you screw up, yeah, 4 times, you die. And it's a long fight too, because you have such limited opportunities to hit him, but oh well. I'm actually impressed with myself for almost getting through that with no damage, because that was pretty intense. I would have hated to have to replay that entire stage. Probably one of the... Yeah, like I said, one of the stages I had the most trouble with my first time through the game, I think. That was probably in my... Definitely not my least favorite stage in the game. We'll come to that. Anyways, glue shot, basically exactly the same as the concrete shot from Mega Man 9, as far as I can tell. You can shoot it at enemies to sort of freeze them in place. You can shoot it at walls to create sort of a block for yourself to stand on. And then, yeah, that's that weapon. And yeah, that's Glue Man done with. Next time, I guess, like I said, we'll be using Glue Man's weapon to get ourselves a Yoku letter. And you will see that in the next episode. Look forward to it.